Hey, how y'all already on here? How was y'all already on here though? How was y'all do that? How? How did y'all non people get on here already? And yes, I look crazy because I just woke up. I slept that whole time, y'all. Exhausted. Ugh. I just want to know how y'all was already on here when I got on here. Is that what happens when you set the live? Hey, y'all. I look crazy. I just woke up. We family, so y'all came over my house and I was still tired. That's what it is. Hey, y'all. So, yes, I look crazy because I slept all of them hours. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago, but I'm still waking up. Hey, Lord, I thought I was doing something, setting it out for 6. Didn't know I was about to sleep like 4 hours. Ugh, horrible. Hey, y'all. So, look, I guess I gotta do my job. I might have to go make me some coffee, y'all, because I'm super sleepy. Hey, sis, how you feeling? I forgot to ask you that last night. And I wasn't being mean, SB. But you know I don't like spoiler alerts. Hey, hey, preacher evangelist and demon buster. Now that's a new one. That is a new one, and I will take it. In a way, yes, I am a demon slash ghostbuster. I love it. SB, I've never been called a demon buster before, but I absolutely love it. Come get your baby for you. What's going on with your baby? Hey y'all. So look, I'm gonna be praying for you, young lady. I don't know what's going on with your baby, but I'm gonna be praying for you. I don't even know your name, but y'all know Circle don't like the kids to suffer or nothing. Hey y'all. So look, I was talking with my sister today. Okay, listen, I want to tell y'all something because I just want y'all to know word can come out of anywhere. But when you read a lot, you don't have to know it right off the bat. But if you put it in, you will get it out. Okay. Finally on live. Well, hi, mama of 3 dinos. Am I religious or spiritual? I'm definitely not religious. But the type of spiritual that you're probably referring to, I'm not that either. I don't do bows and I don't talk to rock gods or nothing, if that's the kind of spiritual you talking about. But I am a spiritual person, and there are things that I do religiously, like read the Bible and books about the Bible and talk about God all day. So in a way, both, and in a way, none at all. Either one of those. Mm-hmm. Yep, rock God. Hey, y'all. Hey. Yes. Finally in the lesson and on time. All right, Miss Jen. Now, we not in Zoom right now. It's Friday. Because I don't even know how long I'm going to be on here. Honestly. But I do got something I want to share with y'all. Okay, so look, family. Hey. Hey, I want to thank everybody that took care of our niece today. Y'all make me excited when y'all do stuff like that. I just want y'all to know that. Y'all looking out for Kayla for me. Make me real, real happy. Thank you so much. And I know that God is going to bless y'all too. If you new here, we are givers and not takers around here. We won't be trying to hustle nobody. We only ask for what we need and that's it. And so, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Hamilton. Still listening to you from the hospital bed. Really, Marilyn? Thank you. So everybody that gave to our niece, who's been giving faithfully, y'all, I did the math, and I think she buys about 12 books a month or something roughly. Like she buys a lot of books, and for y'all to look out for her. But did anybody see that she got to whatever amount she got to, and she said, "Y'all, please stop sending money." I know that's my family member, because I'm not gonna ask for more than what I need. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. If once I get what I need, I'm okay with that. So that made me happy with her that she got on here and was telling y'all don't send no more money. Who you know gonna do that? Ain't nobody about to start tell you don't send me no more money. They don't do that. But I know that's my niece. Because when I first got on here, y'all was just sending me money for certain stuff. I said, stop. We do not need no more money for that. Now, if you sending money for this or you sending money for that, okay. But don't send no money, more money for this. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. So that's my niece. I know she my niece, honey. I know that is my niece, baby. And by the blood of Jesus, that is my niece. Because anytime you would tell some people, stop sending you money. She ain't trying to get over on nobody. And that's the kind of people I want around me. The people that's only going to ask for what they need. And then if God bless them with something extra, they okay with it. But even in that, they just don't feel okay with just taking. Especially if they feel blessed. You see what I'm saying? But some people just takers. Honey, they gonna take if they don't need it. They gon' like I said, when we offer people books and I said, if you can buy them yourself, please do. And leave that open for somebody else. This baby done bought all these books and she said, Auntie, I ordered my books. I did not know we ain't sent you no books to all the books you done bought people. What the heck? She never said nothing. Or if she did, I didn't remember. I said, oh my goodness, wait a minute. You done bought all these books for other people, baby, and you still don't got books for yourself? Dad. You see, she puts other people before herself. Please rain down on my niece. And he said, ching, 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 ching. Ching, 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 ching. I bet she was over there in tears. You hear me? Because when you put others before yourself, God does amazing things for you. This I know. I didn't live it my whole life. People be like, you giving and you ain't even in a situation. And that's why he about to get me out of this situation. And you still gonna be in it. And you ain't even realize the reason you still in your crazy situation. Because you ain't gonna give if you don't feel like you got. I, on the other hand, can be living in my car with nowhere to go. And if I got $20 and God tell me to give it away, I'm giving it away. Because that probably mean he got 200 coming my way. Or 2,000, or the house that I need, or the job that I need, or the car that I need. So you can be selfish in your struggle, and you don't know that you're going to continue to struggle. You can give your way out of a lot of things. And it ain't always got to be money. Take some of them shoes you don't wear and give them to a person that has none, and see what God do for you. Some of your clothes, not the ugly, raggedy ones, but the ones that someone else would like to wear. Take the... Where is my lip gloss, y'all? Oh, I don't know. Take those and give them to somebody and see them God do something special for you. Selfish folks, they always... I'll tell you if you want to know somebody super selfish, right? Y'all want to know? And you will hear them say it all the time. And maybe you a super selfish person. I always hear super selfish people say, I had to work hard for everything I got and ain't nobody ever gave me nothing. That is the number one thing to know if you're dealing with a selfish person or not. Who knew? Did y'all know that? It's quiet in the room because y'all be saying that. I wasn't supposed to put y'all on blast like that, no? Everybody quiet. I don't hear nobody saying nothing. It's normally real loud when I say stuff like that. I'm looking for my lip gloss, y'all. Y'all know what I'm looking for. It's probably in my room. I'm just saying. I have people in my family that I know. They are the stingiest people. And yes, they have a lot of things, but they always grouchy. And one of the things that I know, I keep pausing. I'm going to go out and come back in, y'all. They be doing me like that crazy, right? That's why I don't never set the lives up. Because every time I set the lives up, it be that craziness. Materialistic. You said it, Mills Bills. It's going to be right here. And folks be treating people dirty and making people feel bad about something. If they die tomorrow, that person can still get to have it. Ain't that crazy? This person can still get to have it. Hey. I know. I turned it off and turned it back on. Because they kept saying it was glitching out. I need my lip gloss. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go get my lip gloss. Because these lips is too wide to be dry. Give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. I went out and came back in because evidently it wasn't working. Give me 10 minutes. I'll go make me some coffee because it's in my room. Man. Okay, so look. Yeah, I'm going to make me some coffee because it's crazy. Yes, we saw the red triangle. Hey, y'all. So, look, I took notes because I want to tell y'all something. So, I was on the phone with my sister earlier, and we was just talking, and whenever we talk, there's always a word that comes out of our conversation, either for her, for me, or for both of us. And I want to share that with y'all. Yes, I took me a nap. I just woke up. That's why I'm not together, because I just got up like 15 minutes ago. I got up at 5:50. Something like that. It's tired. I think I did 4 hours earlier straight. That's a long time to be talking. Do y'all be realizing that I'll be talking for like 4 hours? And then I'll get back on here and talk for 2 more hours? I be tired. Takes a lot of energy to do that. The teachers in here know. Why can't I see what y'all see? There we go. Was it on the dresser? Mm-mm. Yes. Yes. Well, it's not a dresser, but it was on the shelf. A place that it ain't never had. How did you know that? Girl, actually, it was. It was on right by my. And I don't never put it there. So how did you know it was there? You been coming in my house while I'm asleep? You don't want to be knocking stuff off the walls in here while I'm asleep? Hi, Nicole. Shoot. How did you know it was on the shelf? Something you astral projected in my room there. Don't be doing that. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Miss Miss Drea, do you want to be blocked? Are you trying to make yourself relevant, honey? Because this is my channel, and if I don't ever want to do nothing with my hair, I won't. I'm not fake, baby. I got locks, so I could wear nappy hair or straight hair or whatever I want to do. This my channel, boo. If you want to keep wearing all the weave and wearing hair that ain't yours, you do that. I'm over it. Been there, done that already. And mind your business. Why is you over here worried about my hair? I don't care what you do with yours or what ain't yours, honey. And this ain't church. I don't care about people's opinion. Folks get cussed out on my page. So you might want to not type and swipe. Just go on and swipe up, girl. I don't know where you came from and why you here, but you could leave. I'm a whole grown woman. I'm like 43 almost, and a grandma. So you might want to go find you a young girl to play with. Going on now. You thought you was talking to an insecure woman, didn't you? I'm nowhere near. I come on here with ashy feet, crusty legs, and everything every day, boo. I ain't worried about nothing and still got 352,000 followers and don't got to be fake to get them. No lashes, no makeup. This my real skin tone. So just, y'all keep on faking it till you make it. I'm going to be this way whether I got it or not, babe. What is going on with people around here? Folks be really thinking you care about their opinion. The fact that you even feel bold enough to open your mouth and say that to me is crazy. You don't know me. Girl, if you don't move around. Or a person. Everybody don't care about other people's opinion, and I happen to be one of them. Nice to meet you. She tried it. She sure tried it, didn't she? Poor baby. They be picking the wrong ones. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Everybody ain't worried about what the world think about them. I happen to be one of those people. Wrong day, wrong person. You said it. Okay. So, back. That'd be funny. Now y'all see why I be like, I do not care. Because people is funny. We outside with it. You said it. They scared to come outside. The first thing they do is try to ruin somebody's day. You cannot be that miserable for real. You don't even know me. And you try to ruin me or talk crazy, girl, please. That's how I know you miserable and no, I don't even want you over here. I told you, we don't invite miserable people to our get-togethers. We don't want none of y'all energy, y'all little Jafar-like energy spreading around in here. We don't want none of that. Oh, August Alicina looking. Get yourself out of here. We gonna go to the book of Jasher. We gonna go to the book of Jasher. Weird. We go into the book of Jasher. You're going to have to go online for this one. Go to chapter 9. I'm about to tell y'all now. We about to do it. Go to Jasher chapter 9. I'm not letting nobody get on my nerve. Folks be thinking that folks care. I done been through hell and back, baby. You talking to the wrong one. Been there, did that. Yeah. See, some people be playing with people that don't got nothing to lose or done been all the way to the bottom so they know what it look like. You got to be careful. Everybody ain't the same. I done stared death in the face a couple times, honey. So it ain't no humans that I'm scared of. Absolutely none. The only person I'm scared of is the man that can put me in eternal death. Y'all better watch who y'all be talking to. Everybody ain't scary. Everybody ain't worried about what people think. Everybody don't live like the rest of these fake ass people y'all see every day. Stop. Y'all be thinking people care and they really don't. And me, I'm they, I'm people. I don't care. So with that, I'm going to give y'all time to get... And I just got up too. I'm very angry when I just wake up. That is the wrong thing you want to do. Please don't talk crazy to me and I just woke up. You don't tell them who you going to get. With that... And I'm not disrespectful. That's what be killing me. Folks come for people that don't even check. I'm not even checking for you. So why is you talking to me? Why do you even feel the need to say anything to me? But those folks be the ones starve for attention too. Remember I told you, people that do that, they feel like they are invisible in their life. I'm telling you, I done talked to so many people. People that do that, they feel invisible. They do. They feel invisible in their life. And they feel like it's crazy. Like, bro, chill. You matter to God. If nobody else, he loves you. All right. So, I'm going to let everybody get time to get in. We going to be online, okay? So go to Sacred Text Internet Archive and just type in the Book of Jasher. So it should look like this. What? It should look like that. It's backwards. I keep forgetting YouTube changes it, but that doesn't. So it should look like this, okay? Hamilton Strickland, you 6'9". It's a... We just keep on getting the Nephilims around here, and it's a whole bunch of tall trees. I'm grateful that God brings y'all here. Even though I can't see y'all, it makes me happy to know that y'all here. Trinity County used to be our only 6'9" person. Now we got one over here, too. It's 2 tall trees. Yep. That's crazy. Told you be careful what you talk about because they show up. Be careful of your words. We got some Nephilims in here. So, yes. So with that, but you huge. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to give everybody time. This is not in the Old Testament Supergrapha, I don't think. No, this ain't in there. You got to go online. You see, I'm online too. You got your shirts? You know, it's only a few people that have those. Those are the ones my son made. I don't know if they fit or not because I just realized the order was supposed to be 15 pink and 15 green, and it was not that many. So you're walking around with something that not too many people have, honey. The rest of them is in this house with me. It's a couple other ones that went out, and that's it. You're welcome. Thank you for all you do, too. I appreciate that you support us the way that you do. It makes me excited. Okay. So, Book of Jasher. Y'all just go to Google and type in Book of Jasher, Chapter 9. And Sacred Text is going to come up. I'm going to go make me some coffee. Y'all tell your brothers and sisters coming in. You got 7 books from the Amazon list. I'm telling my Bible study group to get them. Oh, I love the fact that y'all be sharing us with y'all Bible study groups. I do. Jasher has 91 chapters. Lisa, you didn't know? We got kid sizes. It's kid sizes on there, Jen. We got kid sizes. We got kid size t-shirts and everything. WOU and all of that. She got them. Mm-hmm. The only thing we haven't been able to get a hold to is some little kid hoodies, the ones that I want. I ain't even gonna address it. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna make me some coffee. I can see the clowns is out today. I'm getting me a red nose. I'm just gonna give me a red nose. And every time there is a clown in the room that come in here and say something stupid, I'm just gonna put the nose on. So it's gonna be this for I'm late. This for did you get my email? And I'm getting me a damn clown nose. So every time a clown come in here wanting to say something, I'm just gonna put it on and leave it. I ain't even gonna give no energy to it. Now, somebody in here come in here talk about Lucifer and Satan. I don't care. We talk about him all the time, but you look like a clown trying to come here and get a rise out of me. So I'm just gonna put a clown nose on. So if you said something stupid in the last 30 seconds, yes, it will be you. Weirdo. Y'all be Jesus Christ. Like, I'm gonna have all kind of fits for these weirdos. And family, I was not calling y'all weirdos. I was calling the weirdos that come in our class every day on some crazy stuff. Like, they about to be like, this lady is a plumb fool. Because every time a clown come in here, y'all, every time y'all see somebody Satan, and y'all know me well enough now to know if it's going to piss me off or they going to get cussed out. Y'all know me well enough. So just start putting the clown face. Every time somebody come in here and want some attention, we ain't gonna do goals. We just gonna let them know you a clown. You are the entertainment, weirdo. You have got to know that you are our entertainment when you come in here acting like that. Oh, this is crazy. Could y'all imagine me being y'all parent? You the whole court jester, homie. A fool. That's how I be looking at that. And nobody respects a fool. Nobody. Yeah, I know. Nobody don't respect no fool. That's why they used to spit on them and beat them and do all that old weird stuff, because then they didn't have no respect for them. Mm-hmm. You need to read more, honey. They be coming for the wrong people. TT. See, no, we not on Zoom, Sleepy TV. We not. I woke up late. I just got up and I'm still waking up. My coffee is in the microwave. I didn't even get to, grab my medicine or nothing. I just had to hurry up and get on here because I don't want y'all to think I was lying, but I slept the whole time. I was off of here. I was tired. Exhausted. Y'all gotta remember, I got lupus too. And sometimes I be pushing myself harder than I'm supposed to. But I love y'all. Okay, so look. But I do need y'all to go to Jasher chapter 9 while I make my, yeah, I did need to recharge, honestly. Because when I sleep like that, if I keep going like that, yeah, I don't like being in the hospital. So I just don't be doing all that extra. I try not to push myself because I'm not going to no doctor. Right. So with that, yes, I do. I do. So with that though, come on, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what we reading, so y'all can write it down and like have it bookmarked or whatever. So we're gonna be in Jasher chapter 9. We're gonna be in Jasher chapter 10, and then we're gonna be in dang. I think it's Ezekiel. Hold on. 16. I think. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yep. So, Ezekiel 16. And then we need Jasher chapter 9 and Jasher chapter 10. Okay? So, Ezekiel 16, Jasher chapter 9, and Jasher chapter 10. So, however you need to open those up in Windows while I make my coffee and run to the bathroom real quick, get it together. But I need you to do that. We're going to read Ezekiel 16 first. Please read it in the ERV version, y'all. Easy read version. Please. Y'all hear me? You hear me, SB? Is you still here? I love the fact that you have the job that I wanted when I was a kid. You don't even know that. But I wanted to deliver babies when I was young. And you do it in real life. So one day we is going to have breakfast together. I don't know when. But I want to listen to your stories about delivering babies. Don't y'all want to listen to SB stories about delivering babies? She probably seen some amazing things happen. That's probably why the devil be fighting you like that. Because you help bring life. Gardaril is your enemy probably. That's probably the enemy that be coming against you. Nah, I don't want to do it. I'm going to just live vicariously through my sister who does it already. No, I don't. I'm going to see that bullet and pass out. The mama is going to be in straight. She ain't going to be in good hands like with Allstate. She'll be in good hands with SB. She ain't going to be in good hands with me. Because as soon as they take a scalpel and cut anything, I'm going to pass out. So, SB is a soldier. You hear me? She did Freaknik, baby. She could. I'm going to quit messing with you, SB. Listen, y'all. If you was able to make it through Freaknik times, you can make it through anything. All right, y'all, look. Is you here, SB, or did you leave? You know I'm not. Where is you at? Did you go? Okay, so look. I need for y'all first to read Ezekiel. Oh, it's a lot. So just start reading in there and write down names and things that are familiar that we talk about. Okay? Hey, y'all. Ezekiel 16. Just start reading while I'm in the restroom. Real quick. and jot down things that we talk about that you see in that. Oh, you good. I didn't know what was going on. I said, no, we don't do no stuff like that in here. Good afternoon, y'all. Okay, so Ezekiel 16, Jasher. Let me. Because we're not on book 6, but it's going to be a lot of writing. Have y'all been able to hear me? Everything has been connected. Was y'all connected to my headphones this whole time? No, I'm talking to the people on YouTube. Y'all, I be a horrible. I need a sound person, so I can see. I be needing a person that's right here to be like, yes, no, like have all the other people have, because I be talking to y'all. Y'all could possibly be in my room on my headphones. Jesus. Okay. All right, so I'll be right back. Y'all go read Ezekiel 16, please, in the easy read version. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Real quick. I'll be right back. Give me a minute because I just woke up, y'all. I'm running behind. Alright, y'all. Here we go. I'm better now. Jeez. Y'all ready? I know y'all. I wanted y'all to read it so y'all toes could start to wiggle before I got in here. Who started to read? Did y'all go read like I asked y'all to? Hey, y'all. Did y'all go read like I asked you to? I don't know how to make this to where I don't feel like I'm ignoring y'all. I had it one day and I still ain't got it back. I'm sorry, family. All right. They said she was out there slanging. I love it. So let me ask y'all a question. In the first sentences and stuff. Okay. So I'm going to go back and read it, okay? Y'all ready? I just wanted y'all to get familiar with it. It is juicy. It is. Hey, y'all. Hey, Janice. It is. Okay, so look. Okay, here we go. So it says, then the word of the Lord came to me. He said, son of man, tell the people of Jerusalem about the terrible things that they have done. Okay. Did y'all realize that God was referring to Israel like she was a whore? Yes. Okay. Did y'all see that? Because God is talking to Israel right now. The Israel as a whole. He's talking to them right now in this. He said, then to the word. Now this is the prophet Ezekiel. Okay? And God is saying, go to Israel, go to my people, and tell them they acting like a hoe. Tell me God don't be upfront and honest when he say what he don't like. And y'all be like, I don't know if God don't like it or not. Yes, you do. And if you don't, it's because you don't read the Bible. Because he be clear about what he want and don't want. You better know that. Y'all see that? Okay. Okay. So he says, son of man, tell the people of Jerusalem about the terrible things they have done. You must say, this is what the Lord God says to Jerusalem. Look at your history. Y'all hear? We in Ezekiel 16, y'all. Look. He said, look at all the mess you done. And y'all keep thinking don't nobody see y'all. Okay? But he said, you were born in where? You were born where? Where does it say Jerusalem was born? Okay. Who did the angels go into, y'all? The Canaanite women. The angels went into the Canaanite women. And the Hittite women. And look what it say right here. Jerusalem. Now listen. Listen to this. This is what the Lord God says to Jerusalem. Look at your history. You were born in Canaan. Your father was an Amorite. Your mother was a Hittite. What? Oh, Jesus. This just gets better and better, because once you start getting more books, your mind gets blown every day. Because today, family, my mind was blown because I've read this scripture 1,000 times, but it never, ever, 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 ever had the relevance that it has today. I promise you that. I've read this scripture. I used to read this scripture and cry when I was younger. Cry, 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 cry. Today, family, it got a whole new meaning. And I'm going to show y'all what I mean by that. We going to get down through there, but I just got to show y'all something. Who was here earlier this morning? Who was here earlier this morning? Who was here early this morning? Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember me showing y'all something that your TT circle, your sister circle, your brother circle? No, not the brother. Y'all, who remembers this? Who remembers this? Now, y'all know that one of y'all bought me this book. So y'all know I only had this book about 4 months. One of y'all bought me this book. And I don't remember who. And please don't be angry at me, because I have a lot of stuff I'm supposed to remember. Everybody handle. And remember Juicy Fruit Johnson too. I can't. Okay? But I showed y'all this. Okay? Alright, here we go. Jaleesa, you bought this? Juicy Fruit Johnson. But y'all, this is the Smithsonian battles from the beginning of time until now. The Smithsonian now. A clash of empires. The Egyptian kingdom, the Egyptian New Kingdom, and the Hittite Empire, having been vying for control of the eastern Mediterranean for the past 2 centuries. In 1274 BCE, Ramses set out to reassert Egyptian dominance in the region. Hittites. Do y'all see this? It's showing you where the Hittite Empire is in that little green part. The Egyptian Empire. So think about, yes, you said it, Reyes. Are y'all hearing this? The people of Jerusalem came out of the Hittites and the Amorites and the Canaanites. Now we know why Moses and them was always in Ur. Now we know why they was always in Ur. Do y'all get it? My cheeks are like this. I just want y'all to know that. A captivating guide to the ancient civilizations of Asia Minor, including the Hittite Empire, the Arameans, the Luwians, or however you say that, Neo-Assyrian Empire, Cimmerians, Scythians, Persians, Romans, and more. A captivating guide to Eridu, Uruk, Akkad, Asher, Lagash, Babylon, Nimrod, Nineveh. Yeah. A captivating guide to Persia, the Elamites through the Medians, Achaemenids, Seleucid Empire, Parthia, Sasanian dynasty to the Arab conquest. That's nuts. Y'all, it's been buffering. I don't know what to tell y'all. There's nothing I can do. I don't have too many windows open. They're all closed. They are not. I take that back. But it still shouldn't be doing it. I don't know. I don't know why I be doing it. You saw all of what online? Y'all, do y'all see? We got another book too. We almost got all of these right here. I think because we got this the other day. I mean today. Y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all. It's still buffering again. Because I done went out and came back in. I don't know what y'all want me to do. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe. It's just on TikTok. Okay, so look. We got a new one. We got the Native American myths now, y'all. Look. Ain't that crazy? This came today. The Epic, yep. Is this the series called Epic? Yeah, the Epic Tales. Yep. So we have Native American myths, swords and steam short stories, Persian myths, Celtic myths, Greek myths, Japanese myths, African myths, wizard, witches, seers, and healers myths and tales. And then we have Chinese myths and tales up there. So, that's the newbie. You are one of the most interesting ladies I've ever seen. Thank you for your teachings. Oh, thank you. Please show what? Why? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so look. All right, so let's go back to the... Okay, so think about this now. This is the Smithsonian. This is the Smithsonian. And remember when I told y'all earlier, I said all of the wars in like Chronicles and Deuteronomy and all of that is this. And then they'll tell y'all not to believe in the Bible, but this is the freaking Smithsonian. Maps from the beginning of the battles, the wars, y'all, and they say the same thing that the Bible say. And y'all want to talk about science and the Bible is two different things. No, it's not. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Because look what it says. Before 1000 CE. Right? Then we're going to move on. But look who's in the beginning of that. The mythology people that we know is real. And you know how we know they real? Because we following the history all the way back, even from the science. Look, the Hittites, the Egyptians, I told y'all. Do y'all believe me now? That's why you need all the books now, so you can put the pieces together. But if they can only keep you in one book, and you don't go looking everywhere else, Then you don't put the pieces together. So then you be fighting with people who don't even know y'all telling the same story. Crazies. What is it? Hey, y'all. So let's get on this. I just wanted y'all to pay attention to that. So Jerusalem came out of those people. So it makes sense when, like, Samson was a giant and he was able to kill 3,000 people by pushing, because he came out of the bloodline. But remember, God said, I'm going to take what y'all did for evil and I'm going to use it for good. And in Genesis 6, it says that God had the mighty men of renown. And we remember Joseph and his brothers was able to pick up a bear and throw them 1,200 feet. Joseph's brother was able to pick up a full-grown bear or a full-grown lion and throw them 1,200 feet. Hercules could do that too. And Hercules married Abraham's granddaughter. And we see in Hercules that he's throwing bears and big monsters that far too. Remember, he would wind up and hit them. And they used to just see it going way out into the outfield, the monsters and stuff, the 3-headed dragons and things. You mean like it's telling us in our Bible? That's crazy. Yeah, when I say I have read it, I have this Ezekiel 16 probably written down 75 times in my lifetime. And when I tell y'all that I have never read it like this today, I couldn't even finish having a conversation with my sister because I said, wait a minute. Jerusalem? Wait a minute. Their father is an Amorite. The Amorites was in Ohio. The giants. Remember we studied that? The Amorite giants was in the Ohio Valley and stuff. Who remembers we studied that? Esau was a mighty man. Samson, who else? David was running with giants. His best friend was a giant. Lamech was running with the giants. Remember, Lamech had a best friend that was a giant named Yuval. And then we see Yuval in this book because he was running with King Agabashan, who was a giant. Amorites and the Ammonites was over there. Now we know how we get this. Hiram Abiff, who is Agnor in Greek mythology. Oh, my toes is starting to wiggle real hard. So now when I go back and read this, something that I've read 1,000 times, and it says that Jerusalem came out of the Canaanites, and your daddy was an Amorite, and your mother was a Hittite. I know that these are races of giants. This I know. I know that these are races of giants because of what we studied. I know that the angels went into the Canaanite women in the 7th generation from Adam. Now, y'all don't believe me, so this is why I wanted y'all to go to the book of Jasher. Okay, so now just stay right there. Have the 2 windows open if you can, because now I need you. We're going to go back. We're going to come back to this because we're going Cat in the Hat. Michael Myers. And what's the guy from Cat in the Hat? Is that his name, Michael Myers? Cat in the Hat? Y'all said my toes is gone. Is that his name? Y'all remember when he was talking to the garden tool? He said my real fingernails is popping off. My toes is wiggling off. Yes. Okay, Mike. Remember when he was looking at the tool and he said, dirty little. And then he looked into the camera. And then it came up and smacked him, but he really said ho, but the little kids didn't know because it was funny right then. Yeah, I remember he said, nobody don't remember that. Go back and watch Cat in the Hat. Okay. All right. So then that's what God was telling Jerusalem. Yes, that movie is funny, and I don't think it's appropriate for children, even though my kids used to watch it every day, and I didn't even I'm like, wait a minute. And they be cracking up, and I'm thinking, first of all, you don't even know what that means. Like him when he was putting the everything in the everything thing, making a muffin, and he said, son of a, and then it said, two. I love it though. They snuck it in there on us. They snuck it in there on us. Okay. Thank you. It's a, it's two SBs. You go by SB, and we got somebody that don't go by SB, but that's what I call her. So you're gonna have to be SB too. You're gonna have to be SB too. Y'all, it's two SBs. We is moving around this earth a little too much. SB2. So SB, you're gonna have to be SB2 because we got an SB already. R2 and D2. Yes, that is crazy. We just keep running into same. So yep, that's your name. So when I'm talking to you, I'm gonna say SB2. SB is the first SB. I gotta get to know my family members. Listen now. That's why I was like, wait a minute, that's not SB, but her name is. What? I'm still looking for Gerald Juicy Fruit Johnson. I believe he gonna show up too. I believe that. I don't know where he is, and maybe he just don't even know how to work this thing yet. But he's gonna try. Thank you. He's gonna show up as well. Gerald Juicy Fruit Johnson. Yeah. Yeah. Sure did. He gonna show up. Anything is possible. All right, Jasher chapter 9. All right. This is not what I wanted. Nope. Hold on. What the heck? Hold on, y'all, because I must not have wrote down. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Maybe it's not 9. Give me a second. What the heck? I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. Because I might have read this on a different, oh, did I read it on a different thing? Hold on. So I'm looking for, I don't know what, so in one, what I was looking for in here was the, that Nimrod, somebody had a baby. I was just looking for this. I thought I wrote it down, but I guess I didn't. I'm sorry, y'all. Are y'all okay? I don't know why it's not where I thought it was at, because I read it and now maybe I read it in a different translation, I'm thinking. Because basically it was saying when this baby was born that Nimrod and all the kings came to see this baby. Let me go back. Maybe it's 4. It's Jasher 8, y'all. I'm sorry. It's Jasher 8. I'm like, this is not what I wanted to see. It's Jasher 8, not 9. I'm like, this ain't it. It's Jasher 8. So go back 1. I'm like, what is this? This ain't it. It's Jasher chapter 8. I did this right before I went to sleep. I wrote the things down. So I wrote 9. No. It's in this one. It's just 8 and not 9 or 10. We're going to go to 10. I wrote 9 and 10, and it should have been 8 and 10. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, I did that before I went to sleep. I was tired. I was just trying to get it together, but I wrote the wrong number. Sorry. Bear with me, y'all. I ain't perfect. I don't pretend to be ever. Markeisha said God is reading Jerusalem for filth with no mercy. I love it. He read them, didn't he? That's why when y'all be trying to fake and act like, I be like, what kind of God do y'all serve? Because the one I serve is, honey, he will tell you about yourself real quick and walk away like, what? What? Listen. What? That's why I be like, what God y'all serve? Where he don't tell you he don't like that. Because maybe we serve the wrong one. Because the one I be, cause he CBs me and does all kind of stuff to make sure I don't get myself in no trouble. So I don't know what you, Jasher chapter 8. I don't know what God they be serving. Because if you been here studying with me longer than 3 weeks, you see how God be talking to people in this book. And all the others. And he ain't changed. We'll go read in the Old Testament Supergrapha. We go to the King James Version, the NLT. Then we'll go to something else and see him talking to somebody and he still be talking crazy. So I just be trying to figure out what God y'all be playing with. Because the one I play with, he ain't to be messed with like that. Listen. My dad do not play, and Jesus don't run with no jellyback folks. So I just be trying to figure out what. He was a gangster and so was his friends. I mean, y'all don't be reading the same Bible I be reading. He got mercy, but he get tired too. And when he get tired, he just be like, I'm done with it. And then that's it. And can't nobody change his mind. Run up if you want to. Right. Run up, get done up. Run up, get done up. Run up. Anyway, back to Jasher chapter. I hear entirely too much music in my head. I'm telling y'all that now. So if y'all ever don't want to listen to that kind of stuff, like it's just in there. I told y'all this how I hear the Bible. Nobody believes me. I hear Too Short, Big Mike, 3-6 Mafia. Well, I be reading it. Yes, Mama. Did everybody get to Book of Chapter? Like Tupac 2, yes. Did y'all get to chapter 8? And I be trying to give people time. Y'all ready or no? Okay. I was trying to get everybody time. All right. So now think about what we just read in Ezekiel. So because I can flip back and forth. So it said you was born in Canaan. Your father was an Amorite. Your mother was a Hittite. So he was mixed. Jerusalem was mixed, or she. Jerusalem was mixed. She was mixed with Amorite and Hittite. And she was born in Canaan, so that means her aunties and stuff definitely used to be getting their backs broken in by the angels. And then so we gonna see that right there. That's where Jerusalem. That's why now can I ask y'all a question? It makes more sense why the giants was going after them, because they was kin. Like, now I know why the giants was going after them, because they try to make us think that all of the people in the Bible were regular size. But we see if Jerusalem came out of the Canaanite women, Amorite, we know for a fact that those people were giants. Yeah. Because not all of the Canaanite women slept with angels. Not all of the Amorite women slept with angels. You know what I'm saying? But if God picked this muddied up version of a whatever, or however that worked, you know what I'm saying? Because the original people that was that size was flooded. Excuse me. But we already know that we was bigger back then already anyway. That's scientifically proven. The people back then were already between 7 and 12 feet. Every time they find these old bones, now they don't tell us about the 450 feet tall ones, but we see those on National Geographic, and they say that that is an edited thing and it's not real. But then Enoch says, no, they was 450 feet tall. And then we go looking through the books, and Buddha and all of the Egyptian people that are worshipped, the stone images and the metal images, the gold images that are worshipped are of these massive people that are portrayed as these demigods or deities or whatever. So then everything makes sense. They was regular people. Like when I show y'all Buddha with them Bantu knots on his head. Okay. I'm from Europe. I've seen the doors in other buildings, and they are huge, guys. Okay. Bella Oldham. There we go. Look. I love that God be bringing y'all to me. I promise I do. I love it. I'm going to follow you, because you might have some answers we need. Why it won't let me follow you? It won't let me follow you. So come back, because this show won't let me follow you. I just tried to. It will not let me follow you. That's crazy. I'm definitely touching this, and yeah, everything else comes up. That's weird. Won't let me follow her. That's crazy. Thank you. Y'all see that? Y'all see, people, we was talking about Japan the other day. We got a Nisi Poo that was in Japan. We was talking about Ethiopia. I got two sisters over here. This is from Ethiopia. Like, all we need is Turkey. If we can get somebody in the Turkish region, we gonna be in like Flynn. My toes is like this. I just want y'all to know. Okay. Oh, hello, Louisiana. Excuse me. All right. Let's get on down here. So, Jasher chapter 8. You've been to Paris, Turkey, Egypt, Spain, Portugal. Not showing off, but I love history. No, God keeps sending me the people that go, have been to the places that I get to go, because y'all got pictures that I need to see. You here right on time. Hello. Don't apologize about nothing. We need to know. We have people tell us where they are right now. We got people. We got people in the Netherlands. We got people on all the islands, the Haitian islands, the Trinidad. We got people that literally live in the Bermuda Triangle. We got people everywhere. On every continent, we have people. Real life. That is not a lie or nothing. We got folks that watch it in the United Arab Emirates and all over the place. Scotland, Canada. They be in here like Flynn. I'm telling you, our family spans the globe, y'all. Our family literally spans the globe. We got Utah, USA. Come on through. I've been trying. Who heard me say I wanted to go to Utah? Who? Who heard me say I wanted to go to Utah? Somebody just said they in here from Utah. Y'all know? And I want to go to Montana. I'm going. Thank you, Dad. I'm going to Montana. Before I get out of this avatar, I'm going to Montana. And y'all remember, I don't care if it's not the right singing. I'm going out there to sit with the mooses. And I know y'all going to say mooses plural. I don't care. I'm going to sit with the mooses in Montana. I want to go sit out in the open with the mooses, with the mountains all around me. With the mooses. I do. Want to go to the moose place. With the mooses, not the moose. People gonna say moose is plural. No, mooses is plural. The mooses. Moose and moose. You don't know which one is. No, moose and mooses. That's what it needs to say. Some of the stuff the English language does is Mises. Something. I'm going to call them mooses. And if that's not correct, that's okay. Because when I'm out there talking to them, I'm going to talk to them about it. I'm going to see how they feel about being called mooses or Mises or whatever. I'm going to talk to them. We're going to have a conversation. Anyway. Come on. So, we just read that. Yes, the mooses. We're going out there. Okay. So, is Skinwalker Ranch? Skinwalker Ranch is in Utah? Gagilingagi? Yeah. Somewhat. Who got. Wait! Somebody offered me a Turkish Bible. What? How do y'all be seeing this and I don't be seeing it? Who's in Turkey? Well, I don't know who did it, so I could. Okay, I'm over it. Y'all better get ready to get tight, because this medicine is kicking in. Can y'all tell my medicine is kicking in? It's Friday. And I think that my coffee, yes, I fast. I think that my coffee needs a little bit of extra creamer. So I'm going to be right back because it's Friday and I done worked real hard. I'll be right back. I got to go get my other coffee creamer. I'm about to give me some Jesus juice, y'all. Don't worry about it. Yep, it's one of them days today. Have y'all ever had the creamer called room chata? Anybody? The coffee creamer? It is amazing. And your coffee in the wintertime when it's cold. It really is. Mm-hmm. It is a great coffee creamer. It's not something you should have every day, but on a Friday. When people... Have y'all ever had that coffee creamer? Anybody? I ain't had none in a while, but amen. Now, how this Bible study goes after this? I cannot be held liable. I love coffee creamer too. That is creamer, mama of 3 dinos. It sure is today. It's cream from like Wisconsin. Real dairy cream is what it says. Made with it is creamer. That's what it says. Oh, it says made with 100% cream. That's better than the cream that we buy at the store, like international cream or whatever. It ain't even really real. It's like soybean oil. That is real creamer. Yep, the white and gold bottle sure is. It's real cream on the thing to me, 100%. So with that, we're going to go back to Jay. All right. It sure did. All right, let's go. Come on. It's Friday. I done been doing 4-hour shows and 7-hour Bible studies and turn around and do another 3 hours. I deserve 1 ounce of cream in my coffee today. Well, the person, she said, on my way to Mobile, Alabama to get some creamer. I'm telling you, honey. Listen, y'all better get y'all some. Thank you. It is Friday and we about to get it in. You hear me? All right. So come on. Now we back at it. Cause I don't know. I'm gonna go want to listen to music, so y'all better come on. I'm gonna try to stay in here with y'all, but I'll be insert that music on and it'll be a whole turn up in here by myself. Y'all know, and I done got me a speaker too. And it was on the night that Abram was born. Who is Abram? Tell me who Abram is. Nah, they block my lives. Anytime any music is played, they block my stuff. No. Yes. So in the book of Jasher, it talks about before his name was changed to Abraham. He's also Brahma. You got it, J-Boog. You been paying attention. Abram is also, where is my paper? I didn't put it somewhere. Brahma, right? We know that. Wherever it is somewhere. All right. So it says, y'all, I need to make this bigger because Jesus, why? I don't know. I need to get some glasses. It's over. I cannot avoid it. I'm not going to be able to avoid it. All right. It says, and it was in the night that Abram was born that all the servants of Terah and all the wise men of Nimrod and all his conjurers came and ate and drank in the house of Terah. Now tell me why Nimrod who King Og talked about, Nimrod the circumcised is the circumcised Nephilim who killed us all. This is the words of King Bashan. The words of King Bashan, okay, talked about Nimrod being a circumcised Nephilim, a half-loin Nephilim, right? And right here, it says, on the day that Abraham was born, all the wise men of Nimrod and all his conjurers came to Noah daddy house. Abraham daddy house. And ate and drank in the house of Terah, and they rejoiced with him on that night. Oh, dude, you done had y'all little boy, man. Oh, bro, look at him. Oh, you want a drink? I got you a cigar. We about to turn up because your little man's is born today. Who knew that Nimrod and his homeboys came to turn up with Abraham daddy when he was born? Who knew? Did y'all know that? So look at this. Oh. That's why I be telling you, I don't know what Bible y'all be reading, but when you don't want to read outside of this, baby, you be missing out because it be good and juicy to me. All the wise men was coming from Babylon and Nineveh and because they all traveled to go turn up with Terah when Abraham was born. What? So the giants went over to Abraham daddy's house and turned up with him, because y'all see it say his conjurers. What is the conjurer, family? Let's go look up conjurer. I know y'all know what it is, but I want the definition. What is the conjurer, family? This is in the book of Jasher that's mentioned in Joshua chapter 10, verse 13. That's why they took it out, because they did not want y'all to know that giants and magic people was at Abraham's house on the night that he was born, and that they was turning up and drinking and stuff and rolling beesies and stuff all around. Stogies going, but they was full of some angelic stuff. That probably was some pack right there. was probably in there again, like, bro, you baby, come on, dude. Like, we at a party here for you. Like, boo, babe, boo, boo, babe. Like, I can see it. Listen. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what this remind me of, though. What Disney story where there was people that came from all over and then some magic people showed up? But it's a girl in this story. Which story is it? Cinderella? When she was born? Snow White? Where did Maleficent show up at? I act like this without this coffee. This is my real life anyway. I don't act no different. I act the same either way. Sleeping Beauty. Don't that sound like Sleeping Beauty, kinda? All the magicians and stuff showed up when the baby was born. All the wise men and all of the Aurora. Yeah, y'all don't think that's crazy? Encanto. I act like this whether this is normal. This ain't nothing different from my normal day. As a matter of fact, I'm turned down right now because normally I would be doing skits and jumping around, but I'm sleepy still. So, okay. All right, so it says, and it was in the night that Abram was born that all the servants of Terah and all the wise men of Nimrod and his conjurers came out and ate and drank in the house of Terah, and they rejoiced with him all night, too. And when all the wise men and conjurers went out from the house of Terah, they lifted up their eyes toward heaven that night and looked at the stars, and they saw, and behold, a very large star came from the east and ran in the heavens, and he swallowed up 4 stars from the 4 sides of heaven. Who remembers when we was reading in the Testament of Solomon, and one of those demons said, sometimes they call me the person that snatched the stars out of the sky or something. Who was here when we read that the other day in the Testament of Solomon? And I was like, I don't know about that. I don't really know where that came from. Oh, okay, it's right here again in Jasher because it was in Solomon the other day. And here it is right here in Jasher. Y'all remember? I can't think of his name, the demon. Well, he was like, I snatched some stars out of the sky. Remember, he said, I rounded them up and I snatched them out. Sometimes they call me something. And then here it is on the night that Abraham was born. That's probably the night that he did that. Scepter? Was his name Scepter? I told y'all. We just read the demon that snatched the stars out, and here it is right here. Yeah, it says 2, and when all the wise men and conjurers went out from the house of Terah, they lifted up their eyes toward the heaven that night to look at the stars. And they saw, and behold, a very large star came from the east and ran in the heavens, and he swallowed up the 4 stars from the 4 sides of the heavens. And then we read that, that it was the spirit that did that. Ain't that crazy? So what is in the Testament of Solomon is also showing up here. But when we see Nimrod, and I told y'all that Nimrod, they went down into the land of Shinar and Jasher, and it talks about the giants and how they was building the Tower of Babel. And I said, y'all, the reason they were so mad at God and trying to get up there is because their daddies was the fallen angels. And then here we go. Conjurers and Nimrod show up when Abraham was born. Can I ask y'all a question? Is anybody listening to me? Who did I say did a whole bunch of magic? Don't they got magic carpets and stuff? And it makes sense that if the night Abraham was born and all of these magicians and things came to visit him and there was knowledge that they left for him, could it be that his kids still got it? Is y'all getting that? Is y'all getting it? No, these were his daddy's friends. These were Terah's friends. Nimrod and all of the people that we read about from these places were Abraham's daddy's friends. They the people that built this. Y'all about to see. The Parthians and the Scythians, this is what you be reading about in Jasher, all of these people. Okay, so go Google King James Version Abraham born and tell me what it says in the KJV about when Abraham was born. Thank you so much. Y'all go Google about when Abraham was born and tell me what the KJV or NLT say about Abraham. What do it say about when he was born? Aladdin, yes. Because Father Abraham, he had many sons. Many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. Right on. Father Abraham had many sons. Y'all know this. I am. And so let's just. Yep. Didn't even know what you were saying. Can y'all tell I used to be a PK for real? City of Ur, Mesopotamia. You said it, girl. Many moons ago. All right. So it says that Abraham was born in Ur, in or near Mesopotamia. Y'all see how they try to take that away real quick? In or near. It ain't no in or near. That's all it is. These is the people that was coming to see the dude. These is the people that was going to see Abraham them, y'all. Remember we established that this is the Canaanite women's children's. He was born here? which is where they lived. So when I'm reading in Jasher chapter 8, and it says that the magicians or the conjurers from Nineveh and around came there, this is the Babylonian and Assyrian wise men and the magicians. That's who came. These guys. You just give me a second. Right? Being Babylonian and Assyrian incantations. And I said, the Canaanite women end up being the Babylonians and all of that. In the Chaldee, go back. Born in near the city of Mesopotamia, most likely in southern Chaldea. You mean where they said the Babylonian and Assyrian gods live, but they used the Greek names Zeus and Hercules and stuff? So if Abraham was born in Ur, and Ur is in Chaldee, and we know Nimrod was a giant. We know Nimrod was a giant, and we know the 600,000 men that he took to build the Tower of Babel was giants too. But if Abraham was born in Ur of the Chaldee, then when I go get my green book, because this something, wait a minute. Hold on. Chaldee or Babylon or Assyrian Empire. Instead of the Chaldeic language, the Greek names of the kings of Babylon and Assyria are herein given as they are most found and commonly used. What Judith said. And I told y'all, I think when I was reading that Joseph's brothers was throwing these animals like that. I'm like, they had to be giants. The demigods. Asher is right there on top of Jupiter. Neptune. Right? Y'all see that? Asher, Assyria. And remember? Now look now. Now look now. I'm about to show y'all. And we did this earlier. Now we know why Abraham granddaughter married Hercules. It's so plain. All of it makes sense. Ooh-wee. All of it makes sense. Look at that. So look. Right? So look. Abraham by Keturah. And we know Abram. It will turn into Abraham. Nay, he names three of them. Aphor, Surim, Japhran. That from Surim was the land of Assyria denominated. And from that, the other two, Aphor and Japhran. The country of Africa took its name. And this is the history or the antiquities of the Jews. And then it says right there, because these men were auxiliaries to Hercules, who, when he fought against Libya and Antaeus, that Hercules married Aphor's daughter. Oh. Oh. This was after Sarah died, that he married Keturah. And the Hindu religion was born from that. And some other ones too. Do y'all see how crazy that is? This is why we gotta have a book so we can look and see where the people was at. Ain't that crazy? Now y'all see why I be wanting all the books? Do y'all get that? How powerful that is? That means Samson, and when we read in Genesis and it said they was the mighty men of renown, the mighty men of old, the great warriors. Now y'all know why the Bible got thick. This is our incredible creations in the Bible, the Holy Bible. Boom, flip right to it. So these guys, the Nephilim, the heroes of old, that's a normal sized man. And these are the guys, and y'all see how little them people is. They look like ants back behind him. Oh, down there, them ain't grass, that's people. See how big he is? And guess what they had right there? Some versions of the scripture translate the word Nephilim as giants. Those with supernatural bloodlines found fame on the battlefield as conquerors. They seized control of the best territory, champions. They brought glory to the king, country, and rulers. And we know that Solomon and his son David had giants running with them. Now y'all understand why I wanted this book. And the first maps that they're showing me is the Hittites and the Jebusites, the Spartans, right? But it's all the children that was in All of the Greek mythology battles are based out of ancient Mesopotamia. Or when it was this place. Because it used to be called this. Look. To be erased from history. Remember I showed y'all in the Smithsonian book they said before. Like we don't really want to talk about that because they call it mythology. Because they call it mythology. To be erased. And when we look in the Smithsonian, they went on, oh, well, it was the Egyptians and the Akkadians and the Hittites. It don't really matter because we're going to sell them to you like Greek mythology. That's why they don't matter. But it ain't Greek. It's Chaldean. The people that used to live in Ur. And now we know why when we go and look at all the pictures, all the folks be black as tar. It was real. And it's still real because we can see the genetic disorders in humankind right now today. We do not have books like this for nothing. Y'all think these books could be this thick for nothing? And they got this is all current right now, United States. Stillville Ledger, June 15th, 1933. Tennessee, 1821, 1891, 1890. Huron County. History of Huron and Erie counties, 1879. Right? Sketches and stories of the prehistoric man found near Norwalk. A giant skeleton witch. What? It sure do. It said the finding of a giant skeleton witch measured over 8 feet in length. A witch. Right there. Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. Reno, Nevada, December 30th, 1923. Came found in Indiana hints of age-old race giant skeletons and metal strange to America seen in ancient sepulchre, whatever you call that. Blind snakes are found. Bottomless pit territory halts exploration to be resumed later. Y'all better screenshot that. Go on and get it. Screenshot this real quick. Blind snakes? That's crazy. Oh, you can download this on Z Library right now today if you want to flip through this on your iPad or your phone. Z Library, you sure can. So y'all, when we go back and we go back and we go back and we go back to Ezekiel, it said you was born in Canaan. Your mama was an Amorite, or your daddy was an Amorite, and your mama was a Hittite. We know who the Amorites and the Hittites were. They were races of giants. Now y'all see why I'm not about to be on here long. I got about 10 more minutes, and I'm about to go because I'm about to do some reading this evening and tomorrow. I need to get in my books, and I haven't had time to really like take hours to study, and it's making me feel some type of way. I don't like feeling scatterbrained. So can I ask y'all a question? When we going back and forth and we putting these pieces together, isn't it interesting that we're using the Bible to do this? We using the Bible, but we using the Smithsonian stuff. We actually got the books about Ur and ancient Mesopotamia. We got the Hindu religion right here. We got the Indian myths and tales right here. So we know for a fact that we reading as we going through. We can just go by and look up the names. We got our Persian myths. We got our Norse mythology, our Egyptian mythology. We got Japanese mythology, African mythology. So we can run it through from the beginning to the end. We even got books about the area view. We got the Egyptian Book of the Dead. We got books on anthropology, just plant physiology, geography, dinosaurs. Oh, man. Yeah, and stuff that I don't even got no space for right now. So I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. And then I'm going to do this for 15 more minutes. And then I'm getting off here. Because I want to read. I want to get all my books and pull them out in my floor in my room. And just look at them and see what all I have. And because I got to be able to get in these and I haven't had no, I used to study for like 10 or 12 hours, 18 hours a day. Sometimes I would read and be going in my books and have my stuff out. And it's been 7 months, 6 months since I've been able to do that. And it's getting to me a little bit. So with that, I'll be right back. Because when I study, I have all these books. I'll have like 10 or 12 books open because I have to go back and be fact checking from one to the another, you know. And now I need a whole nother bookshelf because this is 50 books. Y'all, what the? Give me 1 second. Where is my stuff? I'm always losing something. All right. Y'all, I am forever misplacing something else because I'm always moving super fast. Okay. All right. You're new here, One Love. Well, please stay. We have so much information for you. You can go back and watch us on YouTube. We at about 167 videos now. In just 4.5, 5 months. It's been a long, hard, fast 5 months. But we got so much information. And we have a good time. Hey, y'all. And we have a good time. So, which I'm about to do. I'm about to turn my music on this Friday, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not staying on here all night. I just want to be up and doing something. So, y'all got some stuff to read this evening. Read Ezekiel 16. Finish that. Take notes. Y'all got Jasher chapter 8. Okay. Definitely read Jasher chapter 8 because it's very important. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because one of our friends is going to show up in here. Y'all want to know who's going to show up? Where are you? Where are you, friend? Y'all know who I'm looking for? Who am I looking for? Uh-oh, I think he didn't fail. Rock God is in that story. Rock God is in Jasher chapter 8 and Jasher chapter 10. You should read about Rock God and his friends. They is mentioned in this story. Show is, Rika. Rock God is mentioned in these stories that y'all gonna read today. Rock God is mentioned in Jasher chapter 8 and Jasher chapter 10. And I might get back on later. I don't know, around 10. It just depends. I just don't want to sit here right now. So, with that, I love y'all. Where can you read about Lilith? Well, I don't necessarily call her Lilith because Lilith is a spirit. She's a demon that had intercourse with men and created babies. She kills kids and stuff. So we don't really talk about her that much, but you could read about her in the book of Adam and Eve. But if you really know who she is, you'll know that Lilith ain't nobody but Lucifer, and he transformed himself into a woman and took 10 of his hosts and tried to trick Adam into sleeping with him before they ever went into Eve. So you can read that in the Cave of Treasures. Yes, they kept tricking him. They tried to drown him. They took him out into the desert and left him, and he just kept doing all kind of stuff. And Adam, old stupid self, just kept on believing him. Him and Eve. She was so pitiful. Yes, I still want you to read Ezekiel 16, Jasher 8, and Jasher 10. She was so... Who read Adam and Eve? Tell me Adam and Eve was not pitiful. They was both pitiful. She was just as blind as she want to be. And Adam just didn't have no backbone whatsoever. Because, honey, if that would have been a dude that he would have... I said don't move. I like that. She just had that boy all over the place. He just crying all the time, just running in behind her. She just as silly as she want to be. Every time the devil show her something sparkly and blingy, and she just as gullible. Jesus. Fainting and stuff. Listen. Hated being the dark, scary. Listen, y'all. The Cave of Treasures, or just type in the first book of Adam and Eve. And if, oh, Adam, exactly. If you have not read that, you are missing out. Because you going to be like, oh my God, I'm so sick of them. Get up! Because you always passing out because you don't get your way talking about you going to kill yourself. I ain't going to eat for 40 days. I ain't going to come out the water until my skin is sprinkling all the way up. I'm going to throw myself off the mountain. The angels was like, what do we do with them? They keep on acting like they... See, when I hear that, that's when I hear the clumps. When he was talking to his wife, he was like, I ain't about to keep picking your bitch up now. That's what I hear. I hear Eddie Murphy as the clumps at that very part. Every time they pass out, I think of the angels in Eddie Murphy's voice picking them up. Because every time they didn't get their way, they was passing out like the wife on the clumps. And the angels was irritated. Because it said Adam was... Okay, y'all wonder why I say that? I'm going to do this real quick and then I'm going to go. The other Bible. Hopefully I've highlighted it. Whoever's seen this, no, this is not the OTP is the Old Testament pseudepigrapha. I'm about to show y'all something. Where is it? Whenever you see the OTP, when you're here, if you want to read along with us, we got this. It's book 1 and book 2. I don't know where my book 2 is. My book 1 is here somewhere. It's another one. It's a red. Oh, there it is. So whenever you see OTP, if you see OTP book 1 or book 2, this is what we're talking about. And these are books that they, now where do you get it? You can buy it on Amazon and then you can download it today from Z Library. So screenshot that. It's on Scrib too. But that's not what I'm about to read right now though. Okay, so you got book 1 and book 2. These are lost books. These are books that they are mentioned in your Bible, but they're not in there. And we read them. This has Enoch, but it does not have Jasher. No, it doesn't have Jasher in it. Ugh. Okay. So who's seen this before? I'll show y'all something. Who's seen that? I love y'all too. Or this. Or what I'm about to read to y'all right now. This. Y'all want to hear it? Y'all want to hear it? And then I'm going to go. Book, paper, and pen ready. Okay, so we'll read the creation of Adam. All right. It says, when at last the ascent of the angels to the creation of man was given, God said to Gabriel, go and fetch me dust from the four corners of the earth. Now, wait a minute. God told Gabriel, go fetch me dirt from all four corners of the earth. There's 4 angels that hold back on the sides. You know, there's 4 angels. There's 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Right? Y'all got that? That's crazy. The other Bible. Okay. So he said, go and fetch me dust from the 4 corners of the earth, and I will create man therewith. And Gabriel went forth to do the bidding of the Lord, but the earth drove him away and refused to let him gather up dust from it. And Gabriel remonstrated, why, O earth, do you not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, who founded you upon the waters without props or pillars? And the earth replied and said, I am destined to become a curse, and to be cursed through man. And if God himself does not take the dust from me, no one else shall ever do it. And when God heard this, he stretched out his hand and took the dust off the ground and created the first man therewith. So the earth was like, no. Because I already know that as soon as God take this from me, I'm going to be cursed. And what did I tell y'all? Mother Earth is tired because literally we go back into the womb that we all came from. Where do they bury you in? The earth. In Earth's womb. In the dark womb that you came from. Because we all came from the dirt. And we go back into the womb of the earth when we die. They open up a crevice and put you in a small hole, and you back in the earth that you came from. A woman's womb is symbolic of the earth, Mother Earth. From that which you came, that which you will go. Your head hurts already. It makes sense. Okay, let's keep going. Don't. All right. Thank you, Miss Juicy. Thank you. Okay. So it says, okay, of the set purpose, the dust was taken from all four corners of the earth, so that if a man from the east should happen to die in the west, or a man from the west in the east, the earth should not dare refuse to receive the dead and tell him to go whence he was taken. Are y'all getting that? So God took dirt from all four places so that if somebody from the east coast died in the west coast, the earth wouldn't reject them. You ain't supposed to be in here. This is not where you go. Y'all want to know what that make me think of? The game Operation. Operation. You know how if you try to put like the heart into another thing, the zit, you got to put the right one in there? So God said, nope. Because remember, the earth was like, first of all, Gabriel, don't try to touch me like that. Mother Earth was like, Everybody can't touch me like that. Gabriel, I respect you, honey, but if he want this, he's going to have to come get it himself. God said, fine, girl. Because the earth is alive. The earth is alive, is it not? Mother Earth, Gaia. Surely is. She said, boy. No, the creator himself got to come get this, honey. Because I already know what's coming for it. So if I'm going to give it up, it better be from the best of the best. I ain't having no baby with no bum now. Can't nobody just... I want that dude. Now, I know I act like my mama, I guess. No. My mama, Mother Earth. I sure did. I can't have no baby. How you tell an angel no? He said, did you hear what I said? God told me to come get this stuff. She said, I don't care. The earth did reject Abel. Didn't it reject Abel? The earth did reject Abel. I was wondering who was going to pick that up. Why did the earth reject Abel? Who knows why the earth kept spitting Abel up? It spit him up 3 times. Why? because he died before his father. She said, I cannot take the father before I take the son. I am not supposed to know. His daddy was supposed to come to me first. Look how times have changed, though. The earth didn't used to accept a father before a son. But now, more children are going back into the earth faster than their parents. Kids is not supposed to die before their parents. That's not natural. It's unnatural. It's abnormal. And even with the first death, the earth was like, no, I'm not taking him. His daddy was supposed to come first. He's before his time. I can't. And kept spitting him up. This is the stuff they hide from y'all. And y'all don't want to read the Bible. I told y'all it's juicy. Y'all like that little pamphlet they give you, honey. All my books is thick. This is the other Bible and this word. And it's thicker than your little pamphlet you be reading out of. Your little pamphlet. Your little 66 books that's this thin. Your little pamphlet y'all got. Y'all just keep it. We don't want it. I mean, we need it for our studies, but that ain't all there is. Ooh. Y'all little pamphlet y'all got. And the Bible said, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. They're going to die because they don't have enough information. That's because y'all think that little pamphlet is all that you got. Your little syllabus. That was only, you wasn't supposed to stop there. That was your syllabus to go looking for the rest of it. So when y'all be talking about, you ain't supposed to take away, y'all taking away because the original version of y'all Bible did not only have 66 books, it has 72. So who's taking away? It ain't us. Because if you go back to your first KJV that you about to slap me upside the head with, your Bible that you telling people not to read out of the 66, you're lying. Because the original Bible had more books than what you got. The KJV, the original KJV had more books than what's in your 66. So quit lying talking about we rightly divide the word. Lies. Because if you rightly divided the word, when you read Joshua chapter 10, verse 12 and 13, you would see the book of Jasher and you would go looking for it. When you read in the New Testament that Paul and Onesiphorus hooked up, as soon as you Google Onesiphorus, it leads you to Paul and Thecla, another lost book. If you Google the word Nicodemus, if you Google the word Nicodemus, it takes you straight to the book of Nicodemus. Where Jesus went down into hell, and kicked the door open and all of that. So then why are y'all telling me that don't read out of the 66? Because y'all Bible tell us it's a book of Enoch. Y'all Bible tell us it's a book of this or that or whatever. This is how I found these books. It's in the KJV. I didn't just find these nowhere. They didn't just come up out of my head. I was reading in the KJV and said, wait a minute. And looked it up and it led me to a lost book. And another lost book. And another lost book. And another lost book. So how are you rightly dividing the word when you don't even see that? Thank you. Help me understand. Y'all be lying telling people don't read out of the 66, but even your original Bible that you swear up and down is the only one have more books than what you have right now. And it said don't take away. So then if the Catholic Bible has 72 and yours only got 66 or 76 books, because the original King James Version, if you Google it, Esdras is in there, Belle and Susanna and the Dragon. Susanna and the Dragon. There's the Maccabees. All of these books were in the original. So then who's taken away? Really? And just so y'all know, Belle and the Dragon is from Once Upon a Time too. That's Rumpelstiltskin and Belle from Once Upon a Time. It's basically how they spin that. Because you know he's a reptile. And her name is Belle. Don't Belle and him fall in love together? Belle and the Dragon on Once Upon a Time. And there's a lost book called Belle and the Dragon. B-E-L though. But guess what? Do anybody know what Rumpelstiltskin's son's name is in that movie? In that show? What is Rumpelstiltskin's son's name? Anybody know? Belle. Bellfire. Bellfire. Like Belle and the Dragon. Like Belle. No. Rumpelstiltskin had a son. And his name was Belle. And Rumpelstiltskin is a lizardy-like creature in that show. You said, oh, Circle, I got your toes wiggling. Your toes is going to wiggle every day over here. Now y'all see why Circle went and got Wasn't they fighting dragons around this time? King Arthur and them was fighting dragons and ogres and witches, and they lived in castles. So do me a favor. Google, did King Arthur live at the time of David? Google, did King Arthur live at the time of David? Merlin, yes. Our little, ooh, this is like all mythology except for the Quran. This whole row is mythology. We got Sherlock Holmes, H.P. Lovecraft, Thomas Bulfinch, Thomas Mallory. We got Journey to the Center of the Earth, Edgar Allan Poe, Aristotle. Did y'all know we got Aristotle and Edgar Allan Poe? She was a child and I was a child in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabelle Lee. Edgar Allan Poe. Did y'all know we had Edgar Allan Poe in here too? Who knew? The greatest works of Edgar Allan Poe. What about this? Tell me if this is in y'all Bible. Is this in y'all Bible? Yes, Lovecraft like the TV series. That's the blue book right there. That book. That big fat one. this when I was in Indiana. It's beautiful too. It's all leather. It says King Arthur lived around the 5th or 6th century. The Gospel of Huda. It's a lot of stuff in here, y'all. The stories of David and Arthur are very similar. Yes, they are. I was hoping somebody was gonna catch that. Okay, so let me finish reading this about Adam real quick, y'all. Okay. Listen. And then I'm gonna go. Okay, so look. It says, of set purpose, the dust was taken from all 4 corners of the earth, so that if a man from the east should happen to die in the west, or a man from the west in the east, the earth should not dare refuse to receive the dead, and tell him to go whence he was taken. Wherever a man chances to die, and wheresoever he is buried, there he will return to the earth from which he sprang. Also, the dust was of various colors: red, black, white, green, and red for the blood, black for the bowels, white for the bones and veins, and green for pale skin. And after this early moment, the Torah interfered, and she addressed herself, so the word, to God, and said, "O Lord of the world is yours, and you can do with it as it seems good in your eyes. But the man you are now creating will be a few days and full of trouble and sin. If it not be your purpose to have forbearance and patience with him, it were better not to be calling him into being." And God replied, "Is it for not I am called long-suffering and merciful?" The grace and loving kindness of God revealed themselves particularly in his taking one spoonful of dust from the spot where in time to call the altar would stand, saying, "I shall take man from the place of atonement that he may endure." And they can boil bones, and it don't matter how long, they'll be white. Okay. Y'all want to hear about the soul of a man? Y'all want to hear about the soul of a man? All right. The Torah is the word. Okay. So when y'all hear in the Bible when it said, "Come and let us make man," God was not up there by himself. There's a whole kingdom there. There's kingdoms. I told y'all we read about it. There's kingdoms. All right. So it says the soul of a man. It says the care which God exercised in fashioning every detail of the body of man is as not in comparison with his solicitude for the human soul. The soul of a man was created on the first day, for it is the Spirit of God moving upon the face of the waters. Thus, instead of being the last, man is really the first work of creation. This spirit, or to call it by its usual name, the soul of man, possesses 5 different powers. By means of one of them, she escapes from the body every night and rises up to heaven and fetches new life thence for man. You mean like how we dream about stuff there's absolutely no way we can see, so our spirit really do leave our body when we sleep? Mm-hmm. With the soul of Adam, the souls of all the generations of men were created. You mean like on the movie Soul that everybody just waiting to get their body? All souls was created on the same day. They just get their body at different times? Oh, okay. They are stored up in a promontory in the seventh of the heavens, whence they are drawn as they are needed for the human body after human body. The soul and body of a man are united in this way. When a woman has conceived, the angel of the night, Layla, carries the sperm before God, and God decrees what manner of human being shall become of it, whether it shall be male or female, strong or weak, rich or poor, beautiful or ugly, long or short, fat or thin, and what all its other qualities shall be. Piety and wickedness alone are left to the determination of the man himself. Y'all like it? It's y'all movie with Jamie Foxx. Keep reading, circle. All right. It says, then God makes a sign to the angel appointed over the soul, saying, bring me the soul of so-and-so, which is hidden in paradise, whose name is so-and-so, and from whose form is so-and-so. The angel brings the designated soul, and she bows down where she appears in the presence of God and prostrates herself before him. And at that moment, God issues the command, enter this sperm, which is that electrical spark I told y'all about. The electrical spark, when all the cells start to multiply. Y'all remember? Okay. So here we go. The angel brings the designated soul, and she bows down when she appears. And at that moment, God issues the command, enter the sperm. The soul opens her mouth and pleads, O Lord of the world, I am pleased with in the world in which I have been living since the day which you called me into being. Why do you desire to have me enter this impure sperm? I who am holy and pure and part of your glory. And God consoles the soul and consoles her. The world which I shall cause you to enter is better than the world in which you have lived hitherto. And when I created you, it was only for this purpose. Then the soul is then forced into enter the sperm against her will, and the angel carries her back into the womb of the mother. Two angels are detailed to watch that she shall not leave it nor drop out of it, and a light is set above her, whereby, like electricity, whereby the soul can see from one end of the world to the other. In the morning, an angel carries her to paradise and shows her righteousness, who sit there in her glory with crowns upon their heads. And the angel then says to the soul, do you know who these are? And she replies in the negative. And the angel goes on, these whom you behold here were formed like you in the womb of their mother. When they came into the world, they observed God's Torah and his commandments. Therefore, they became the partakers of this bliss which you see and enjoy. Know you also will one day depart from the world below, and if you observe God's Torah, then will you be found worthy of sitting with these pious ones. But if not, you will be doomed to the other place. So they show you hell and heaven before you ever get in your body and tell you it is your choice on where you go. The soul did. She like, I don't want to go to the world of sin. Why are you making me go down here? I was created up here. And he's like, I made you for this reason. I know you don't want to go. Now, who saw Look Who's Talking? Do y'all remember that? And Look Who's Talking, that's exactly what happened when the sperm was going. It's like, I don't want to come out here. No, 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 no. I don't want to come out. I don't want to come out. No. Remember the lights start, and then it was all those lights just start. Y'all seen it. It's lights all around, even though it's dark in there to us, but it sure was a lot of light in that crevice, wasn't it? And then when little things got there, the egg lit up, and then it got in, and it was more light, and then it was just light all over the place. They caught that spark in the scientific lab. Yeah. So this is why you cannot be tricked into not reading outside, because God said everything I did is too much to write down in just one book. It's all over and everywhere. And guess what? They told y'all kids in the movie Soul. I told y'all they be telling the kids everything. But to the parents that know, they know exactly what they looking at. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. The ideal man, we'll read that later. The fall of Satan. It says Satan, the greatest of the angels in heaven, with 12 wings instead of 6 like the other. Who knew that Lucifer had 12 wings and not 6? Who knew? That's why he was arrogant. Because God gave him extra everything. Yep. It said the extraordinary qualities with which Adam was blessed, physical and spiritual as well, aroused the envy of the angels. They attempted to consume him with fire, and he would have perished had not the protecting hand of God rested upon him and established peace between him. We know that from Adam and Eve. They kept trying to kill him. Protecting hand of God, established peace between him and the heavenly host. And in particular, Satan was jealous of the first man, and his evil thoughts finally led to his fall. After Adam had been endowed with a soul, God invited all the angels to come and pay him reverence and homage, and Satan, the greatest of the angels in heaven with 12 wings instead of 6 like all the others, refused to pay heed to the behest of God, saying, "You created us angels from the splendor of the Shekinah glory." Satan said, "You created us angels from the splendor of the Shekinah, and now you command us to cast ourselves down for the creation which you fashioned out of dust of the ground." Didn't I tell y'all they was made of the stardust? He was like, "I'm not doing that." God answered, "Yet this dust of the ground has more wisdom and understanding than you. Why y'all be searching for y'all ancient knowledge from the devil?" Right there it says, "Yet this dust of the ground has more wisdom and understanding than you." Now y'all see why they jealous. Satan demanded a trial of wit with Adam, and God assented thereto, saying, "I've created beasts, birds, and reptiles. I shall have them all come before you and before Adam. If you are able to give them names, I shall command Adam to show honor to you, and you shall rest next to the Shekinah of my glory. But if not, and Adam calls them by the names I have assigned to them, then you will be subject to Adam, and he shall have a place in my garden and cultivate it." So he told Lucifer, "Look," and we know that Adam sat there and named all the animals, and we know that Lucifer was in the garden when he was naming the animals. This is how he was able to trick Eve. So God told him, "I'm going to parade all the animals that I made in front of you and in front of him." He said, if he picked the names that I gave him, you're going to be subject to him. Now y'all know why Lucifer and his demons hate us so much. Adam had the mind of God. Adam named the animals. Lucifer didn't. But now y'all see why the fallen angels fought so hard to create their own race of animals and stuff. And they started doing the gene splicing and mixing the animals with the people. They just keep copying God. They said, we going to make a better race than you. We going to make our kids bigger than yours. And your kids is going to worship our kids like you told us. We going to worship your son, this dirt. We going to take your women and hump on them and make big people and make your kids worship us because we was not worshiping no dirt, Adam. Now y'all know why we have this book. Y'all love me. Does this make more sense now? When giants were upon the earth, the watchers, the Nephilim, and the biblical cosmic war of what? The seed, the children. They seed against God's seed. Because God touched the earth. She wouldn't even let the angel touch her and come get the dirt. So her and God made us together, the earth. And then the fallen angels say that Gaia, earth, is the mother of their children. Well, they didn't lie. They just did what their daddy did because they had to take women of earth to put their seed in them to create the giants. And now we see why we see the little bitty people serving the big people. You know how I know? Because in my book of Og, they called them the little selves. Where is it? They called them the what did they call them? The smaller selves. Look. The vermin like smaller selves. The vermin like smaller selves are what the giants called us. And remember I told y'all we was like this big to them. Flies. Grasshoppers, a vermin, a bug, a pest. The hieroglyphics, big people, little people. Exactly, Jan. Now y'all see why y'all gotta have more books than just one. There's no way you can read the Bible with just that. There's no way. That's not possible. That's why I got all these books there with. Yes. So y'all see how that works out? Lucifer and them was haters. I told y'all. Y'all be worshiping rock gods. They be laughing at y'all. Now do y'all believe me when I said they be laughing at y'all? They be like, they so stupid. Bro, look at them. I'm making this rock talk, bro. Watch. Look. They gave me all their money, bro. Look, bro. Mulan. We got to pay homage to the ancestors. They was making them. They smarter than us and they so stupid. They so smart, they stupid because they smarter than us. And we got them praying the rocks, bro. We got them praying the rocks. Y'all crazy. Y'all literally have the mind of God and y'all praying the rocks. Dumb as a rock. Solid. Solid as a rock. Doom, 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 doom. No. Oh, Jesus. Rock God, where are you? Maybe Rock God do be moving because I can't find him. Rock God, are you hiding from me, Rock God? You didn't learn how to walk in this week, Rock God. Rock God. Oh, no, you're right where I left you, like you always will be. Hi, Rock God. This is what y'all be doing when y'all be talking to y'all Christians, talking about bringing some money and stuff, and the angels be on the side cracking up in tears about to piss themselves. Watching y'all pray to rocks, and y'all got the mind of God, and y'all and they don't. Rock God. You know, I'm my twin. I am never learned the way the Bible. I read it. Wait. It said in all my 22 years, I never learned the Bible the way I read by myself. Things like, rock God. Hello? That's why God was like, go get your magicians and tell them to bring on their rocks and their sticks and stuff and their wands and stuff, because the people is coming. And they're like, rock God, come in. Come here, rock God. They up on the stuff. Katie's and stuff, rock God. Wake up, rock God. And rock God was just laying there. Like he always do, staring straight forward. Eyes ain't blinking or nothing. Looks like you're not awake, rock God. So there's that. So that's why I want y'all to go read Jasher, because there was some more rock gods in there. In chapter 8 and chapter 10, y'all go read about rock gods' family members. Y'all gonna read about rock gods' family members in Jasher 8 and Jasher 10. So go on and read about it. His family members, rock gods' family members, y'all gonna read about them. They couldn't move themselves either. But people used to go give them fruit and stuff and juice and libations, pour out the best liquor for them. They sure did. Y'all want to send Rock God some cash apps? Is that what y'all want to do? Rock God, you need some cash apps? You need Venmo, Rock God? How about Uber Eats? You hungry? I could get you something. I don't too much know how you're going to eat it because you don't have a mouth, but I mean, I'm just saying this is how y'all look praying to y'all rocks. Or your wrist with your beads on there that's made out of this stuff. Rock God, if I bring you an orange, can you bring me $1 million? Rock God? Rock God, if I bring you some juice and pour it and put you up on my thing, are you going to let it rot like you did the last time, Rock God? Because I brought you an apple last week and there was flies all over it and nets. So are you going to eat it if I put it in front of you, Rock God? That ain't how y'all be talking to y'all rock guys when y'all be putting the fruit and stuff in front of them, asking them to hitting the bells and stuff, trying to wake them up. Dong! Is y'all trying to wake y'all God up? Is that what you're doing? Because if you hit them with the things, they might wake up. Rock God, I ain't got none of the bows yet, but I'm going to get one. Is that how I wake you up? I didn't know. Mulan and Mushu. You say no. Rock God, that ain't gonna wake you up either. Dang it. Well, what's gonna wake you up, Rock God? How do I get you to eat these old offerings I'm bringing you? Do I pour the liquor on top of you, Rock God, or underneath? How do you drink it? The oranges that I brought you and put here with these incense, can you even smell them? You confusing, you really trying to learn? When people pray to inanimate objects for wealth, this is how silly they sound. When you're praying to your crystals and your rocks and the bracelets on your arm to bring you wealth, and you put food in front of the whole whatever type of statue that can't move, this is how silly you sound doing that. This is exactly what y'all look like to God doing that when he's alive and he answers prayers. No need to be lost. This is most of the world right now. This is how they look to my almighty God who's alive. The Huns were giants. Yes. So if you lost, the world is too, baby, because they be praying to inanimate objects, asking for stuff. You want some Cheetos, Rock God? Is that why you're not giving me my $1 million? Is that why my house is still crazy, right, God? Because I didn't bring you no Cheetos? You didn't want crunchy. I didn't know you want puffs. You didn't say. I just thought. Okay, fam. Y'all, it's crazy. Keep your rocks and stuff. I ain't. Did I say any of that out loud? Yep, I said all of it. And I say it again. I love y'all. I'm about to go. I'll see y'all later. Bye, family. Because we hit 3 hours. So I'm about to go. I love y'all. Yep. So y'all got reading to do. Go read about Rock God's family members. In Jasher chapter 8 and Jasher chapter 10. Read about Rock God's family members. Y'all go read about his mom and daddy now. Because he got family members and they've been around a long time. So go read about Rock God's family. In Jasher chapter 8 and 10. I'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all welcome. Y'all got stuff to read. And don't forget to go read about Jerusalem and the fact that she was a city girl for a while. She worked at the Bunny Ranch. Don't forget Ezekiel 16. Because Jerusalem was working at the Bunny Ranch out in Vegas. So we need to figure out why they was working at the Bunny Ranch. Jerusalem was working at the Bunny Ranch, honey. They done got on at Club of Diamonds or something. I don't know. They was working. And God was not pleased with that. He said your mama was already a hoe and your daddy was a whoremonger. And then you gonna get in here and just clown. We didn't even have to hire you here. We tried to help you. But evidently you just gonna keep up. Just like your mama and daddy. Just like your mama and daddy. Girl, you know her daddy had 22 kids. And that mama, baby, we don't even know how many of the kids is his and how many of them is the man down the street. Because she be playing both sides against the middle. And I do mean the middle. No. But see, if y'all look at how God be talking to Israel, like she a dirty hoe when she cut up. So, what I'm supposed to say? He told her she was a prostitute. He said you be late. He said I came and got you when I saw you was raised out. I covered you up. Y'all didn't read it? He said, but every man that came your way, baby, you was wild eagles. This is the Bible. Ezekiel 16 talk about how loose she was. That he gave her beautiful jewelry and she wore it for her sugar daddies and her tricks. And they didn't even give her nothing. They refused payment. She was a slut. She wasn't even a hoe. You ain't got to give me no money. I just want to do it. You ain't even got to pay me. I'm just going to. I'm with whatever. That's what she was saying, Jerusalem, in the Bible. That's exactly what it said. Y'all don't She did pay them. She sure did. Y'all don't be reading the Bible right. That's all I be trying to say. How are y'all preaching this holier than thou over the pulpit? It be blowing my mind. Because all I see is Players Club when I see this kind of stuff. Yeah. I see Players Club or New Jack City and how do y'all know? Whoa, I was a preacher's daughter. Calm down. I was a PK. Watch out now. You watch out. Because not all of us is bad. See, the problem is y'all be doing what we be doing, but because our parents is the people that everybody pay attention to, it make us look worse than y'all. But y'all was the one telling us what to do. Yeah. We ain't the worst. We is not the worst. Because we learned it from y'all. But because our parents is the preachers, then everybody want to put us on a pedestal. Don't, because we just the same as your badass kids. We growing up in the same world, in the same schools your badass kids is. That's what used to kill me. Like, what? Do you know what they be teaching me to do? Y'all don't even know what they be doing. And I got caught because everybody always paying attention to me. But they doing more than me. Screwing in the church. What? I ain't never even thought about doing no mess like that. Please. And y'all in the basement of the church at the children's thing getting it in. At least I do my stuff out in the street. Baby, it was times I wouldn't even cuss on the church parking lot and still feel crazy about that. And it could be but y'all getting it in. And the conventions, they sure do go to the conventions. The whole convention ain't nothing but hooking up with y'all boo. You was not going for the Lord. You was going for them branches. And the water in the deep pits of Neymar. Y'all go for the deep pits of Neymar. And for the tall trees that be there. Y'all was not there for church. No. Because why you taking your lingerie and you ain't got no husband if you going for church? You need to have on your sanctified muumuu gown if you going by yourself. You ain't gonna meet your husband and get married at the convention. So then you don't need to have no wedding night stuff with you. Right, God, did you hear that? They be taking lingerie and they ain't got no husband to the church convention. Time for me to go. I love y'all. Bye. I'm really leaving now because I don't want to get cussed out. Bye, the church people. I can feel their eyes looking at me from the back. I can feel their eyes looking at me from the back. So I'm going to leave out of here. I'm going to back out the room.